Welcome to Brilliantly Different, the podcast where autistic voices lead the conversation. Today we're joined by Darryl, the founder of Fusion Fitness. Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, thank you. Nice to meet you both.
And would you like to explain what is that you do in Fusion Fitness?
Yeah, so we have created a martial arts inspired fitness class. Which is open to everybody. So we try to create an environment for neurotypical and neurodiverse to all collaborate and work together. Something that I don't think's been done in many places that I've seen anyway, that I've come across. So we thought we would be the first ones to create it. We've got Ryan as well. So he's our new assistant coach. So he's just started last week.
I'm Ryan, I'm 26.
What, 26?
Yeah, I've been in the class in 12 years. That in long story. Class and I give a class and martial art now.
Yeah. How have you found your first week?
It's really great to me. And my best brother, Darryl, him really great coaching, direct me. Great advice.
Yeah, and your secret talent?
Yeah.
What is it?
My talent is Brit, and I do kick and boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you beat him yet?
No.
Not yet.
Maybe.
Soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ryan tends to lead the stretches as he's the only one in the entire gym that can do the splits. I've been trying for 6 months every day and I'm still not there.
Do you do like, when you do the splits, do you do any besides just doing the splits, like some daredevil things, like maybe lifting yourself up on some sort of high block?
I struggle with the splits. I'm not very flexible.
I do.
You do. You're very flexible, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I'm on the one that's born. So, yeah.
So how long have you been doing the studio for?
So we started in January, and it's been going really well, hasn't it? It's grown. We do 2 children's classes. That's on different ages. So we have a younger group, slightly older.
Oh, right.
And we have an adults class as well.
Oh, yeah. So basically all ages.
Yeah, all ages. From 4 and above, I would say.
Right. So you could even do people in their 40s.
Yeah, we do. We have a couple in our 40s, maybe even 50s.
Right.
I've not asked their age, to be honest.
No, yeah, well, you don't do that nowadays.
No.
So how would you describe the studio? Is there like a mat and some mirrors or something like that?
So we currently have 2 venues. We've opened up our second venue last week. They're both very similar. What we tend to do is work with local community centres. Yeah, because then we can give back to the community. These don't have mats. It'd be great if they had mats, but they're very expensive and they take a long time to put down.
Do you just move mats about and place them in the community centre?
Yeah, so we have some like yoga mats, but a lot of the stuff that we do, we're okay without the mats for now. There's a big mirror on the wall. A lot of the kids like to shadow box so they can see themselves.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. So we've got one in Romley, which is a larger space. It's quite a large hall. There's a lot of SEND-friendly community clubs in that space as well, which is really good. And then we have a smaller space, which we've just opened for those who struggle with
large spaces.
Yeah,
I'm a bit like that. I if I see if I'm in a massive stadium, you see large spaces, it's overwhelming.
Definitely is. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Is there anything where do you see yourself in like I don't know, 3 or 4 years?
Oof, 3 or 4 years. Well, we've only just started, and it's definitely a new career for me. I was doing office work before this.
Oh, so a bit of a change.
Yeah,
much needed. I would say I would like to have the whole of Stockport covered from different community centres on different days, and then you know, everybody in Stockport can then, if they're close by to a venue, will be able to come to use the space.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the end goal. I think we're doing okay for now with 2 venues.
And also, would you like have all you know the mats you could have
Yeah. One day I'd like my own space.
Like a-
I can decorate the walls.
like a dojo?
Yeah, dojo. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a fence outside for them to paint.
Yeah, maybe. What is it you call me? Is it Sensei and your Grandmaster?
Hierarchy.
Daniel LaRusso here.
Yeah.
Him the master, I'm a sensei.
Oh, I'm the master,
Yeah.
you're the sensei.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So what would you say, both of you, is your favourite martial arts move?
It better not be sweep the leg.
I do like a good sweep. But on hard floor, that's not very good.
No.
I like a spinning back kick.
Spinning back kick.
Yeah, so a nice spin, side kick on the end. What about you, Ryan?
If that's me, it has a head kick.
Big head kick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a head kick and the punch summit and side kick.
Side kick.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'd like I wish I could do like a front flip and like what?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
so do
if
I,
it
to be
has
honest.
like
Yeah.
what's it called, that move where you like where you aim for the weak point, like
Oh, like a chop.
a chop.
Yeah, it's
like
more
a
of a
chop.
karate
Well,
style.
that's it.
Yeah, karate
really.
style, yeah.
Martial arts,
Well, that's
fair
it.
enough.
Yeah. That's what you're most familiar with, aren't you? Is karate.
Yeah.
Karate, yeah.
So I've come more from a boxing,
Well,
kickboxing background.
Well, when I think of martial arts, I think when someone thinks of martial arts, the first style they think of is karate.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so
definitely.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So why is it you wanted to like start like a martial arts place specifically for people, obviously neurotypical, but also neurodiverse?
Yeah.
Yeah, so my son, Chester, he has Down syndrome. He is 5 years old. And as I was going to different places, training, and I worked with a kickboxing company.
Oh, yeah.
It just really wasn't suitable for Chester and
Yeah.
other people just like Chester. So I really wanted to create a space where everybody felt comfortable. I know people with SEND or neurodiverse people don't necessarily like to be put in a box to say only people who are neurodiverse are allowed here.
Yeah.
I wanted
Everybody.
to create a space where everybody can learn as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
learn from each other.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what we
that's-
want.
Yeah, people who are different. Like I said, like the term neurodiverse, I prefer that term over, like autism because because it like shows that everyone's all different. They've all got the different traits and behaviours.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's a broader term, isn't it?
Broader term. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking, talking about this before, so like I get what you mean, because like, it's obviously like we, obviously not really, I'm not really a sporty person, but like, say like for like performing arts, obviously like, it took many years, and obviously like in sport as well, for like, people with different disabilities and neurodivergencies to be like accepted and find spaces, so I think it's like really what you're doing, for like example with, like with Down syndrome, so at my uni in Huddersfield, there was a company that came in last year called Dark Horse, and that's quite similar. It's like it's like a performance, but obviously like there's exercise involved, obviously movement, like martial arts, probably not as like much, but obviously we have to like warm up and like do different exercises, and obviously there's like dance and things like that. But like that was like, obviously you had the main like guy that was leading it, but the rest of them all had like Down syndrome, and obviously like a lot of us like in like performing arts, like autism, ADHD, OCD, Down syndrome. So it's like really good to like learn from them like different things. And it wasn't even like just about dance. Like it was a really like fun experience. Like it was really enjoyable. Like it was like where we were like, I think we were all acting like we were at a beach, and like there was different themes, and there was like an office, and it was like really like good. But I think it was like good because obviously not everyone in the rooms dotted. Even though obviously a lot of people with performing arts have some sort of disability, obviously not everyone is, but it was like a lovely, like diverse, it was really enjoyable.
Yeah.
I think that's the best environment to be in, isn't it? Where
Yeah.
you know everybody can learn from one another.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but also martial arts. The reason why people learn martial arts is one of the main reasons is to protect themselves. You know, and you know, as someone who someone who grew up in who grew up, was born in 2002 and grew up with neurodiverse. You know, I was pretty much a victim of a lot of bullying, and yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's one time I was actually attacked on a bus and the police got involved. But yeah, so I'd say teaching kids martial arts is these kids martial arts is a good way to teach them how to defend themselves, obviously to protect themselves, not
Not that you necessarily want to have to do that, but
not actually
it's
wanting
a good skill
to. It's
to
good,
have.
yeah.
Plus, it's like good for. I think it's like good for focus
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
things like that.
I would say we probably moved away from the idea of learning how to defend yourself. It's more of educating.
Education and just
And like learning a new skill.
and also like making friends as well.
Yeah, it's a
people
big
who are
part.
people who are a bit like them. People who have understanding. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say, my experience, I can only speak about my experience with Chester. He's 5 years old. And again, he still encounters a lot of bullying. If I take him to a soft play, so my wife recently went to Spain and I had the kids and I went to a soft play. So I've got 2 children, hard to keep my eyes on both of them. So, Chester was in the big ball area and my son Maxwell, who's a baby, was in the little area. Very hard. But again, he was treated differently. He's non-verbal, so the other children looked at him differently. They ran away from him, excluded him. And yeah, it is so, so annoying really.
Yeah, it's infuriating.
So that's why we want to create that space.
Yeah.
So, people, neurotypical children can come in and just work with neurodiverse children and, learn from each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Education, I think that's, it's really important.
Yeah. Do you ever see yourself having a venue, like having a venue somewhere in like maybe London? Have you been done in London?
So I've only been to London once, believe it or not. Have you guys been to London?
Yeah, loads of times.
Loads.
I've only been
I can't count how many times I've been.
Really enjoy London.
Yeah. Well, my mum used to live in London, so it's
okay.
pretty much she knows it like the back of her hands.
Yeah, so I used to be a property surveyor before doing this. So we used to go up and down the country, and I used to avoid London like the plague. It's too busy for me.
Yeah, but I also heard it's pretty dodgy in South London.
Yeah. I prefer to go all the way down to the southwest, where nice beaches, Cornwall. It's a big drive, but it's lovely.
Yeah, some mad in Cornwall.
Yeah.
Ryan, it's obviously someone with a disability health. So how have you found it? Obviously heard from Darryl, obviously with your son Chester with Down syndrome. How have you found it growing up as someone with Down syndrome?
To me, I was Down syndrome. Let me say, like Sarah says, like defend first. Maybe like other kids, like in autism or Down syndrome. Yeah.
The other children.
Yeah, other person.
Yeah. Was they nice? Did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really good as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go to a specialist school or a mainstream school?
Not really. At some point.
No. But
No.
you did okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I always like teach kids like follow like learn the kit. There's just basic kit and that's Ben's house. Yeah.
Good. besides Ryan, do you have any do you have any other people at Fusion Fitness who you're quite proud of?
Honestly, I'm proud of all the students that have come. I found that most of our students have struggled to find clubs and hobbies that are suitable for them or meets their needs. And I always say to the parents, when they first come, if your child is disengaged or runs round or is really loud, that's fine. Absolutely fine,
That sounds like me.
As long as they're happy, it's a safe environment.
And enjoying themselves.
Then it's okay. And we've seen big improvement as well. There's a few children who were really disengaged. They came, didn't really punch any pads, didn't really join in with the games, but over a few weeks, constantly watching and observing, they have joined in. Same with Chester. I mean, yesterday I caught him upstairs doing burpees in the mirror.
Burpees?
Burpees, yeah.
Oh, first time I heard that word burpees,
I
thought it was like...
I say it strangely as well, burpees.
So, in terms of, obviously, saying before about, non-verbal, there's obviously, a lot of different disabilities, non-verbal, Down syndrome, people with autism, non-verbal. So, how do you communicate with Chester? How have you found it communicating, or how do you communicate with him?
It's very difficult. I will be honest. It is.
Well, I work in a school, and there's a few non-verbal kids in there, and basically they can understand what we're saying. They just can't speak themselves. So we just talk to them. But obviously we don't expect them to say anything.
Yeah, that's kind of the approach that we take with Chester. It is tough. We had Chester quite young, so we was 24, 23, and that's quite unusual to have, a child with Down syndrome. That's usually most seen with, I would say, older women, late 30s, who, most often have had experience with children. But our first experience was Chester. And it was tough, and it still is tough. But we've got another son now, and just seeing the difference between the two and how they learn differently, and
but you could they still come through, and they still come through.
They're both hard work, But it's still learning, still trying to learn. But with the non-verbal stuff, we try and use communication boards as much as we can. He goes to speech therapy at Chatterbox. You go to Chatterbox, don't you? So that's a support group for anybody with Down syndrome, like parents, carers, friends. That's monthly. That's been great as well. That's where I met Ryan, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a good few years ago.
It's called the Chatterbox, you said?
The Chatterbox, and that's with Down syndrome Manchester, isn't it? Yes, they do a great job. So I offered doing private one-to-ones there, voluntary, just wanted to give back a little bit, and that's where I met Ryan. And he was showing me all his karate skills. Very impressed.
You didn't like kick or punch anyone, did you?
No, just the pads, didn't you? Hurts my hands though.
It's like how you say about. Taking in neurotypical people, different traits, different behaviours, and they you see improvement in them since when they first started. My dad used to always tell me that learning stuff and progressing, it's like popcorn in a microwave. They don't all pop at the same time. They all pop at a different time.
That's interesting analogy. I'd say you can see them learning at different rates. But again, my whole philosophy in the club is as long as you're happy. They're taking something from the class. It's more of a club and social aspect. So we do some combinations of boxing and kickboxing, and that's just because that's what I've known since I was a young lad. So yeah, that's why we kind of do it that way.
I was just thinking then about speech therapy. Like I had, like obviously not just for the Down syndrome, but like because when I was younger, there'd be like certain, that's the thing, especially with like saying about progression. It's like I used to have speech therapy in Oldham at the Integrated Care Centre because like I couldn't say certain. I also think especially like when you like because I used to pronounce like people like say if someone was like called Cassim, people think I'd say Tassim, but like I was trying to obviously say, I mean it's still a bit of a thing now, but not as bad. But like no, I think that's like a real thing. Like obviously like you're doing like chatterbots, and obviously like how you do like the voluntary work, and obviously run this as well. But I think because like especially like obviously like Down syndrome and obviously a lot of other people like speech therapy is a really good thing because obviously like you're trying to like communicate, but you can't always like find it.
Yeah.
But obviously there's different ways of communicating.
Yeah, I've been known for like saying a certain. I've been known for like saying a certain word, because I thought it meant something else, but it's actually really offensive. And, yeah.
But you don't always just like, especially like people with disability, don't always know necessarily what the word means.
Also,
depends what people tell them.
Also, I remember at primary school, where like a special person came into the school, and she took me into a corner and she was like teaching me about personal space. Like I think I used to stand too close to people.
Ah, right, I see.
Yeah.
Mm.
So where would people listening to the podcast now will be able to get in touch with you?
So they'd be able to get in contact with our social media pages. So our Facebook, we tend to use most. We've got Instagram as well. Via email. But I'd say Facebook's the way to go.
Yeah, Facebook.
Most of the videos are on there.
And same for social media as well.
So just Facebook, you'd say?
Yeah, and the reason is because there's so many groups on Facebook where we've reached out to these groups and they've seen real benefit from using us. Local like a Stockport Send group. I've met a lot of people from there, from joining. And just having a conversation, seeing how we can help, and taking it from there. That's been really good. Yeah,
well, Instagram and Snapchat, that's more for pictures and videos, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's hard to grow with the Instagram. I mean,
And I Instagram me as well myself.
You have Instagram. Do you have more followers than me?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've only got 30, I think.
Well, when I'm posting, I just put what on Instagram and Facebook at the same time.
So you link it.
Yeah, link it. Yeah. Well, because Facebook owns Instagram.
Yeah.
So in terms of like, obviously, I know it's like centred in Stockport. But do you have like people that sort of like come from like all over, or is it just like mainly from Stockport?
Yeah, mainly from Stockport, to be honest. I think like everything we do is linked to Stockport, and that's I've lived there all my life. You're from more Middleton area, aren't you?
Yeah.
Obviously, I grew up in Stockport, still live there now. So the t-shirts we use, that's from a local company in Stockport. The signage we use, local company in Stockport, and we use the community centres, which of course are all
community centres.
Community local base.
Yeah, community is called the community centre.
Eco-friendly.
It is, yeah.
It's not called the stay away centre.
No. But yeah, it's been great to meet a lot of people as well, which without creating the company would have never happened.
So what would you say you both liked most about like martial arts in general?
Do you want to go first, Ryan?
Is that a really good question? And I'd say, like, to me, like any Stockport, like other community centre, it likes ours as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think do you like the punches or the kicks most?
And I say kick and
Kicks.
mostly punch as well.
Yeah, he is very good at high kicks.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, did you ever watch someone annoying on TV and say, "Oh, I just need to punch something"?
Yeah, no, not really. Do you? Or?
Not really. Not punching.
Not punching, just kicking.
It's a, if to me,
Just stand it way down.
about punch, not threat someone, like punch people.
Yeah.
Yeah, only defend ourselves.
Yeah, just defend,
Exactly.
yeah.
Good.
If like any doctor, like if most kids watch in any doctor, if you must watch this, well, as they let me, only defend yourselves, detection, like mum, dad, sister, and grandparents.
And me.
Yeah,
You protect me as
yeah,
well.
and you as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah. Hey, have you ever thought about maybe maybe taking the group on some sort of like a maybe a field trip to like a beach or something like that?
I do want to create socials, so
Yeah.
that's something to plan. How that would look, I'm not too sure. Maybe to start off with, we would all do like some golf, like crazy golf, or
Yeah.
Crazy
Yeah.
golf, or
bowling or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Well, yeah, because it's exercise like that is good for the muscles.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and it's all about team bonding, isn't it? It's, a lot of children who come, they've made friends through Fusion Fitness, and that's something that we're really, really proud of.
Yeah. We've quite a few of us only really only knew. Most of us already knew each other when we started this podcast, but we have made one or two new friends along the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because a lot of
That's
us
really
like we sort of all like knew each other from college, but I think like you used to like doing something like community like this, or like when we've done like socials like bowling or going to the cinema or whatever, because we do things like that.
Yeah.
It's like been, because I think we sort of, because in college I think we sort of like, but like you say, obviously like the kids and stuff have made friends through Fusion Fitness, but I think like we all sort of like knew each other, we were friends, but I think once we got out of college and we started doing things like this, we sort of like got to know each other better, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, for some reason, I wasn't invited to the last cinema trip.
Oh no!
Whenever they live this down now. No. Thinking of Stockport, what's your favourite place in Stockport then? Apart from Fusion Fitness.
Favourite place in Stockport? Do you have any ideas?
I know other phase around Stockport. I'm a YouTuber. I just make a YouTube video, in Stockport video. If you check on my YouTube video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you do tours, don't you?
Yeah,
you do a
like
tour around
tours. Yeah.
Stockport.
Yeah,
on
yeah,
YouTube.
like around Stockport. A bit like Brownall.
Yeah.
I kind of like driving out to places where I've don't usually go or never been before, because it's sort of like it's kind of like a change of scenery, like it's because like you're kind of stuck in like a routine, but when you actually go places you've never been, it's a bit spontaneous, so like it's like refreshing your mind.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we love a good day trip as well. Yeah, as I say, in my previous job, we used to go absolutely everywhere to do surveying on properties, and then from travelling the country doing that, I then worked at home for 4 years, where I'm just seeing the same 4 walls and the window. So that was a crazy difference.
Yeah,
so
that's like being under house arrest.
it felt like it, yeah. Which is, now I'm happy that we're doing this full time, and it's going well as well. Get to meet new people. I think that's what it's all about, really, isn't it? Meeting new people, hearing new stories, and just
And then same as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you all wear like, I don't know, like karate karate belts and PJ?
Yeah, pajamas.
Pajamas,
So we have an optional T-shirt, so that's for people to buy. We've not gone down the road of a mandatory uniform. The place, you know, I've worked in the past, which will remain nameless.
Yeah.
You know, I'd call that corporate kickboxing.
All right.
It's all about the money. You know,
Yes.
overcharging, taking as much money as you can from the student. So, you know, how I want to do it is totally different. We keep prices as low as we humanly can, just to cover the basics, really. In terms of belts, we're more of a fitness club, which we dabble in like boxing combinations, kickboxing.
So you don't need belts.
Yeah, so you can't really like say. So for boxing don't do belts. Kickboxing do.
No, they have gum shields.
Gum shields, yeah.
Boxing gloves.
Yeah. So we've actually created our own grading syllabus. So that is, we've done our first grading, and it's on an individual basis, rather than saying you must do, you know, 10 high kicks or you must do 50 press ups to pass. It's more individually.
Yeah, depending on the needs.
Yeah, and we focus on teamwork as well. So we had I don't know if you've ever done it before, where you get marshmallows and dry spaghetti, and you've got to build the biggest tower you can.
There was a thing. So there was a thing at my uni. It was this thing. Well, not a lot of people did it because it never made any sense. But there was this thing they used to do called Global Professional Award or something like that, GPA, and none of us really went to it, but one was like, we meant to do it, but no one really did, and they stopped it anyway. And my friend was like, oh yeah, we were like, why do we need to do it? We're doing our actual course. And I think that was one of the things, they did. They had to like make it like a tower out of like spaghetti. My friend went, and she's like, yeah, we had to make, like, because it meant to be like a team build. Oh yeah, we had to make a tower out of spaghetti. I'm like, why are we doing this at university? I mean, I get you do like team building exercises, but like, why are we doing? There's like not a lot of people like actors. You were like, you need to go to GPA, but then none of us really went. Nobody went.
Sounds a bit like Jenga.
Yeah, it's quite tough.
Except seeing how tall you can make it, not see how many blocks you can take from the tower.
It's a good challenge. So obviously that isn't related to kickboxing or boxing or martial arts.
Just about teamwork.
Teamwork, because I've noticed that a lot of people who are neurodiverse struggle with communication.
Yeah. Do you ever do like those trust exercises? You know, like where they have to lie back and
like taps.
Yeah. Not on a hard wooden floor.
I forgot
about hard wooden floor. If the floor was soft.
Yeah, maybe we'd do that, or put like a nice cushion on the floor or something like that.
So instead of like a mandatory uniform, as long as obviously you have the t-shirts, but like as long as they can move about and they're comfortable. And
then they can,
as long as it's safe.
You know, we used to do this thing in drama, like about listening to each other and being able to, for like cues and communicating. We used to play a game where we all sit in a circle, we close our eyes, and we got to count to a certain number, but someone has to say the number, but you can't say it at the same time. You're like one, someone else has to say two, but you can't say two at the same time.
You have to get up to like 21 or something.
Yeah, and if someone says it at the same time, we've got to start over.
Oh no! So it's all about listening, and it sounds tough.
Yeah.
So what are sort of like the prices and stuff then for your classes and the t-shirts and stuff?
So for the t-shirts, we kind of stick to around £15. Again, the norm is I'd probably say about 25 plus. Over clubs. As I say, we know from experience that having a child who's neurodiverse, it may impact the parent's ability to work.
Yeah.
So because we've had Chester, we both can't work full time. Yeah. We really struggled. So Lucy, my wife, she works part time. I worked an office job before doing this, but then baby Maxwell came, so my other son. Yeah. So one of us had to give up our day job in order to do that. So it was me that did it. So I work in the evenings now doing this. So using that information, we've tried to keep as affordable as we can.
Yeah.
The memberships are £27 a month, and that's for one session a week, which I think is very reasonable.
£27.
£27. Yeah. I'd say
I have this thing where I sometimes switch off.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'd say the previous place I did work at for a little bit, you know, that was 45, 50 plus. So that's why we've tried to really, because it does price a lot of people out, especially, you know, low income parents who struggle to work full time. Yes.
I remember I had this thing where I used to get really bad anxiety, and I didn't like being in the house on my own because I used to have like, you know, health anxiety where I was afraid something was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like something like that. Yeah.
I think that's the thing, especially with a lot of like neurodivergent people, like, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
No, but I agree with that about like financial, like for example, like, so my mum and, well, my dad died years ago, but my dad, he used to like work at like Little Words and was like a warehouse place in Shaw when he was like a bricklayer. And my mum used to work at like a care home, she was like self-employed. But then like when I was born, it was this thing of, like, I think I remember she said when I was a baby, I think she still worked nights, like, you know, part-time, like, obviously, like, you do need with the fitness class. But then it was this thing of, like, you know, the doctor said at the time, like, maybe, like, she still, like, lives at home, looks after me now, and she's, like, 61, bless her. But, like, she, you know, obviously, you know, like you said, there's the financial, and obviously you can get, like, help with benefits and stuff like that, which we do, which is good, but, like you say, that it's like the decision of, like, somebody's going to have to, like, so, like, she sort of stayed at home, and then, obviously, my dad works. Obviously we still got that, you know, good financial that for us anyway. But I think, yeah, it's like you say, it's like you've got to make a decision at some point, like who's gonna, and especially, I mean, obviously I'm only wanted, so it's not about too, but like especially like with a disability, or I mean, even not with the disability, if you've got a child or like low income, anything like that.
Yeah, it's the situation we was in is that, you know, for my full-time job, I was earning a lot more than my wife. But I was really depressed in my job. As I had the 4 walls in my room, working from home full time.
And it's like you'd rather be doing something.
Doing something. And my wife, she works with some local charities, so she was getting a lot of fulfilment from those jobs. So it was rather, you know, do we choose the more money side, or you know, a job where she's really passionate about?
Yeah.
So yeah, I made the sacrifice.
I think it was the best choice.
I think so. Yeah, I'm certainly happier now. Just slightly poorer.
But you're helping people.
But
yeah.
Rich in happiness.
Yeah.
100%.
Money. They say money can't buy happiness.
Yeah, certainly can. I do feel a lot happier doing this job. Yeah. I really do. Yeah.
So how old were you when you started doing? Because I know you said you were a kid. So how old were you when you started doing martial arts?
I would say like 10 or 11, something like that. Yeah. So me and a few friends, we joined our local boxing club. So that was in
local boxing club.
Yeah, in Brinnington or Brinny. I'm not sure if you've heard of it.
I used to go to a karate group in Mosley.
Oh, Mosley. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did the boxing. We all did it together. I think, you know, a couple of my friends are still actually boxing to this day, which is, you know, it's great to hear. Now that we're all, you know, fully grown adults. So we did that, and I naturally switched over to Thai boxing after seeing in the same venue. I thought UFC was, have you heard of UFC?
Yeah.
So that was getting quite big at the time, and I was watching it. I was like, oh, I fancy doing, you know, some kicks as well.
Kicks. So you did you do practice like with footballs?
Yeah, we always played football for hours, you know, on the street after school. That's what we did really. But doing the boxing, that was on a Tuesday or something. But on the Wednesday was the kickboxing or Thai boxing. So I seen that and I was like, oh, I'm naturally going towards that. Yeah. So I did both at the same time. I had my first amateur fight on both. One was on a Saturday, one was on a Sunday. I lost both. Yeah, it was a great story to tell. And then I did that for a little bit longer, and then I naturally moved over to more of an MMA, like mixed martial arts, so more like, like you say on UFC. So it's everything. It's on the floor. It's wrestling, standing up.
Do you have any like any other interest do you see like adding to the whole community like how you sort of like took all those different martial arts and just like mixed them together like that sort of thing.
Yeah, so I'd say like, my club, the Fusion Fitness, is totally different. It's not a kickboxing club. No. It's not a boxing club. I think it's just in its own league really, because it's a fitness club with, some days we'll do a boxing session, some days we do, kicks. So it's a little bit of a mix of everything really, which I feel I'm quite happy to do. And the students seem to like. We do a lot of games as well. A lot of games.
Like the tower, like the tower, the marshmallows and the spaghetti.
Yeah, that was more for the grading, just to prove that they've all, grown in communication.
What sort of games were there? Like certain activities.
So, the kids love red light, green light.
Red light, green light, like from Squid Game, yeah.
Yeah, but we have to make them slightly martial arts inspired. So they'll be in the kickboxing stance.
Wait, did they like kick the thing?
No, they don't kick the doll. No, but they'll be in the kickboxing stance, approaching the finishing line.
Oh right, so when they stop, they got to do like a stance.
Yeah.
So they can't just stand like a stick.
No. So that's how we do that. So we do. Press up football's good. Again,
press up football.
Press up football, totally different, but something that the kids enjoy. That's where you're in a press up position. There's goalposts, and you can only use your hands. Again, it works your core. So everything we do, there's reasons for it, but we have to make it fun for the kids to enjoy.
Yeah, well, obviously they wouldn't be there if they weren't having fun.
Yeah, exactly. Or my favourite, head, shoulders, knees, and cones.
Cones.
Yeah.
Does that involve like football, like cones?
Yeah. So there's a cone between me and you if we was playing.
Yeah.
And then somebody else would go head, shoulders.
Yeah.
And then when they say cone, it's a race to the cone. So me and you've got to race each other.
Oh, that's
so that works on your reactions.
That's pretty interesting. Good for reflexes.
And it's just like Spider-Man as well.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, Spider-Man. Body sense.
Yeah. But yeah, we do some fun games, don't we?
Yeah.
What's your favourite game that we play?
And I say beanbag well.
Beanbag.
The beanbag.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good game. Or the dodgeball, kickboxing dodgeball.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Kickboxing dodgeball. So instead of throwing the ball, you kick it.
And more like this.
Yeah, so you're in your kickboxing stance, someone's throwing a ball at you, and you've got to dodge it or block.
Do you have a personal favourite game?
Do I have? I like head, shoulders, knees, and cones.
Oh,
it's very basic, but it's good. I like
Yeah.
it. And then if they lose, they'll have to do a press up or like a
burpees.
burpee.
Burpees.
Do you ever do the games with the adults classes?
Yeah, we always do. Always, yeah. And they love it. Honestly, you'd think that it'd be maybe too childish, but they do love it.
But I'll tell you what's a good reflexing game for that we used to do in drama. The splat game.
Splat. We've played Splat.
Oh yeah. It's really good.
You're in a circle.
Yeah, you're in a circle. Someone splat. What do you change it from Splat to like some sort of like martial arts stance?
No, we just stick with Splat. We've played that a few times. It's a good game. Yeah.
Especially for again reaction reflexes, quick thinking.
I'd never heard of it actually before I seen it.
I always dominate the game. Like I'm always winning.
Oh yeah. So are you the one in the middle?
No, I'm one of the one circle.
You don't want to play bowling with this one because he always beats everybody.
Are you competitive?
Well, I don't think I won last time. I think that was I think that was Antonio.
Yeah, but majority of the time he does win bowling.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Nothing wrong with being competitive, is there?
No. It wouldn't be much fun if I wasn't like giving my all.
Yeah.
So do you ever enter competitions like or do you think about in the future entering competitions with the group?
What you mean, like the
Yeah,
you mean like the All Valley tournament?
Yeah.
I mean like a mixed martial arts competition or something like that.
Yes, not with the group. So that at the moment, I don't think there's anything out there that's send friendly in terms of competition because it's contact. Possibly points, but I don't feel like the club's going in that direction. It's more of a social aspect. We play games, we have fun, we learn a few moves. I mean, I've always wanted to pursue a career in doing that. But 30 this year, I think I'm on the wrong end really.
Yeah, it's like we have this talent, we have this open mic that we go to once a month. It's like a talent show, but there's no like winner. Yeah, people people just show up, go there, and just show what they can do. Like I did stand up one night. Some people sing. One guy came in with a guitar.
Oh yeah.
That's good. I think we always do we do games, but we also do fitness competitions. We call it friendly fitness competitions.
Yeah.
So it can be like you with your partner, everyone's lining up, and you'll do 2 punches, and then sprint to the other end, and then 4, and then 6, and then 8. And there's a 2-minute time, and whoever gets the highest number wins. So maybe if we get enough clubs in different areas, we could always have a nice invite the different clubs all under Fusion Fitness, so then we know it's safe for the children.
You got to know them. You got to know them and trust them. You can't just invite anyone.
Yeah. I think a lot of our students, if they arrive to a new place, that'd be quite scary. So again, taking it slow, I think.
Yeah. So so you said you do like a mix. It's like a mix, activity. What would you say is your most favourite? Of all the martial arts.
My favourite.
Yeah.
I would say my favourite to do is boxing. I do love boxing. I've only got little legs, so I can't kick very high, to be honest. I'm not the tallest of people.
Do you really like Rocky by any chance?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I grew up at the boxing club we used to train at as kids. It used to be the Rocky theme songs
You play the Rocky theme song.
on repeat. It used to be great. You like Rocky? What's your favourite martial arts? Would you say?
As a classer, one of my iconic movies, Jack Black.
Oh, Jack Black.
Yeah, and Jackie Chan.
So Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda, yeah. That's a great movie.
Yeah. Funny thing is, Jackie Chan did the voice of the monkey.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Do you like Jack Black?
Yeah. Who doesn't like Jack Black?
He's like me as well.
He's super likable. His energy, his acting skill.
Yeah, he's a great guy. When I was younger, I went to a Tenacious D concert.
Okay.
Jack Black.
Yeah.
He threw a guitar pick into the crowd, and I managed to get that guitar pick.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and he was signed as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, I think that's all the time we have.
Yeah, no worries.
It's really, really good talking to you.
Yes, you too. Great to meet you both.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
Thanks for listening to Brilliantly Different. We spoke today with Darryl and Ryan from Fusion Fitness. Please like this episode. The information is in the description below, and stay brilliantly different.
Thank you. Bye.